P. It's your world. We just live in it.
There he is, man, the myth, the legend.
Attention Nuggets fans, there are still seats available for upcoming games. To learn more and score your seats, visit us at the ticket booth or online. The National Basketball Association committed to a simple, enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behaviors of this topic, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, entering the court or interrupting play. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest specter, security, or arena staff member. Thank you and enjoy the game. Nuggets fans, get your hands on the Rocky Hoodie at our next giveaway night. Every fan in attendance at our upcoming giveaway game can show their pride with a Rocky Hoodie of their own. Our Nuggets Dance Team Calendar giveaway is right around the corner, fans. Be one of the first 10,000 fans to yours to claim yours. Center, number 1-5. He's got jumps. Nikola Jokic.
2K Sports presents the NBA. Monday Night Basketball is coming right up. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. And now, a chance to see what's coming up for the Nuggets. On Wednesday, they'll host the Oklahoma City Thunder. Then on Friday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat.
And for that matchup with the Mavericks, seems like the season's flying by, as that's already their 10th contest of the year. Pecking order in the league starting to take shape.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Emmanuel quickly out there with Dick. And it's Walter in at the small forward. And for the Nuggets, the 4 and the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic. Murray and Porter Jr., the high-scoring wing pair. And it's Westbrook in at the 1 spot. Now we know, Greg, early on in the year, teams still trying to figure out their rotations.
And it takes time before you find the rhythm you're looking for. Coaches will mix and match units to see what works best, with the thought also of the postseason.
Here's Dick.
Watch the screen.
Here's Walter. Pass to Pirtle. Barnes with it. 5 to shoot. And he uses the glass on the lane.
Barnes so physical inside. He can beat you down there as well.
Outside Westbrook. Gordon kicks to Porter. Here's the 3. That shot off. Dick with it. Pass to Pirtle. Now Dick over Murray. Dick can't get it to go. Murray outside. Shoots over Dick. Murray, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Barnes kicks to Pirtle. Now, here's Quickly. Pirtle sets the pick for Quickly. Off target from three-point range. Murray left side. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist.
You know, when Murray finishes like this, guys, it shows you how aggressive his mindset is in attacking the defense.
Quickly finds Dick. Nobody near Barnes. And again, Toronto no up.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
Pass to Gordon. Outside Porter. Now Jokic, defended by Pirtle. Jokic passes to Porter. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Dick. Can't hit that one. Murray with the defensive effort. For Denver, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Recently, the Raptors made moves, Greg, to add some Canadian-born talent to their roster.
They traded for R.J. Barrett and Kelly Olynyk, 2 guys that represent Canada in international play, and were both born in Toronto, now playing for their hometown team.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
Count the basket. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. The Nuggets trail. Jokic high post. Some solid defense from Pirtle. Quickly looking it over. Pass to Barnes. Here's Walter, guarded by Porter. Pirtle with a screen on Westbrook. Here's Quickly, and he hits the jump shot.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Gordon finds Porter. Jokic, and it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And so Quickly will bring it up for the Raptors. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Here's Dick. He's coming off a 10-point game against Sacramento. Barnes passes to Dick. And the dunk by Dick.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Pass to Jokic. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Jokic has got his second basket of the night.
What's really cool about Jokic is that he's just as effective working off the ball. He's ready to shoot when he catches it.
Barnes with it. Pirtle sets the pick for Barnes. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Porter kicks to Westbrook. Pass to Jokic. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And you can see he's got a little bounce in his step. 3 out of 4 to start.
What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Pass to Gordon. To the paint, trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. Outside for Murray. 6 on the shot clock. It's good from long range. Murray's got 5 now.
Immensely confident in his game. Murray doesn't think twice about pulling the trigger from deep, nor should he.
Here's Walter to stop the run. Rebound by Murray. The Nuggets leading by 4. Now I send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Had a chance to catch up with Michael Malone. Coach had praise for one of the opponents tonight, the versatile Scotty Barnes. He told me Scotty's somebody that can do it all. Score, pass, rebound, and defend multiple positions. That's rare for a player his age. So, Kevin, Scotty's still growing as a player.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Free throw, good. Jokic. Well, Clark, we know Nikola Jokic has many interests outside of basketball, like training his horses.
I love that about him. When basketball season is over, he knows exactly what he wants to do and needs to do to take care of his body, but he's not going to be a slave to basketball year-round. He's got other interests, and he's going to indulge and engage in those. He's got other passions, which I love seeing, and horses apparently one of his other passions for sure.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Raptors trail by 6. Barnes screen on Murray. Shot to stop the run. Pass to Dick. There's the triple. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
And whenever Dick is getting a pass, if he has any chance to get off a clean jumper, you know it's going up.
Now here's Gordon. Nothing on the board. And a wide open look for Porter. Off target from outside.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
And that one is hammered home.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Now here's Porter. Outside Gordon. Lets it go from deep. Headshot off. Toronto, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Now here's Murray. Oh, Boy, he was something else against Utah. Chalk up 2 there. Murray's got 7 points. Raptors trail by 3. For 3. That one drops for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Gordon a screen. Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Pirtle. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Murray. And 11 points for Jokic.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Barnes looking around. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
There's a screen by Murray. Buries it from 3-point range. And now a 5-point Denver lead.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Fader on the way. Will not go. This is off the front iron. The Nuggets leading by 5. Mark, it has been quite a run for the Nuggets, hasn't it, who have made the playoffs every season since 2019.
And how about this, Kevin? They've only been lower than a 3 seed one time in that span. And that was because Murray missed the season due to injury. They are consistently tough.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And here is Quickly. Olynyk sets a screen for Quickly. Over in the corner, Brown. Pocket 6. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Nice release on that jumper by Brown. He was locked into that one.
Murray left side. Buries it down low. Murray's got 9.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Raptors trail by 5. Pass to Quickly. Here's Abaji.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Brown feeling out a bit. Olynyk sets a screen for Brown. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Very versatile. Brown can operate either side of the pick and roll.
Murray with the bounce pass. Here's Gordon. Toronto grabs the miss. Last time they met was in Toronto.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
And that can drive guys absolutely crazy. I mean, they know they're better free throw shooters than that, but just did not get it done from the line.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
And that one misses. And the defense of this Raptors team, Greg, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions. Makes defending a much easier prospect.
Walter, he's checked in for Quickly. So we can't get either to fall. And you look at this year's Denver team, you know, Greg, trying to get more from their bench than they did last year.
Yeah, and you just don't want your starters to play so many minutes that they get gassed in the postseason. That's something Denver's trying to avoid this time around. Easier said, though, than done.
And here are the Raptors now, after the Nuggets pick up 2. Brown, no good.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Now here's Brown. Jacks up a three. The shot, no good. The Nuggets leading by 5. Here's Brown. Pass to Strother. Misses the three. Toronto shooting to start this game off about 41% from the floor. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Screen by Olynyk. Launches from deep. The shot, no good.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Jokic firing on all cylinders for the Nuggets. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll return shortly. Thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what stands out to you from the Nuggets in this one?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Sharing the wing spots, it'll be Brown and Porter Jr. Peyton Watson is out there with Charlotte. And it's Strother in at the point. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Brown outside. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Here's Strother. Still without a basket. Abaji pulls it in. Raptors trail by 6. Pass to Walter. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. From outside the arc, drills the three-pointer. 10 points for him.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the deep.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Saric up top. Olynyk is covering. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And, you know, for a big guy, Saric is very versatile. I mean, he's a good passer, shares the ball well with his teammates, and he's got a laser stroke, too.
It's tipped. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. It's good. And now a 7-point Nugget lead.
And they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
To the inside. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And, you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Saric outside. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Watson, the pass to Brown. Here's Saric. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Pass to Abaji. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Brown outside. He scores his sixth bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Pass to Walter. It's Olynyk atop the key. A three ball. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And he's on a good pace here from three-point range. Made one in the first, two more here in the second. It seems like with more to come.
Brown, the pass to Watson. Inside, here's Crawford. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
It was a little bit of a battle for him all season long. Last year, only shooting about 71%.
Jamal Murray, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Russell Westbrook comes in for Peyton Watson. And the free throw, no good. And though the Nuggets have some excellent outside shooters, Clark, they've been more prolific inside the arc the last couple years.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, they were an extreme example of that, Kevin. First in the league in two-point attempts, and then dead last, almost dead last, in three-point attempts. Not what most people would think when looking at the Nuggets.
And the basket is good.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Outside Westbrook. And Pirtle sends it back.
Wonderful anticipation that time from Pirtle, positioning himself perfectly to send that one back.
And the basket by Olynyk.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
Brown against Murray. Out left to the wing. Saric. And again, Denver no good. Toronto's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Shot from the low block. Westbrook pulls it in. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Thanks very much. Kevin, Jamal Murray is built for clutch situations. Coach Michael Malone said, I know a lot of guys are pretty good in the regular season, but when the stage is at its biggest, Jamal seems to step up and perform. He's a guy that thrives in the moment, never afraid of it. Can't say that for a lot of players. Kevin?
Well, you're so right. He isn't afraid of anything. David, he is big time. Thank you. Denver's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Here's Porter. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. Two hands and down.
Here's Westbrook. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Pass to Brown. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Hey, the athleticism of Westbrook not only on display offensively, he can throw shots out of there too.
Outside Porter. Back to Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They need this one. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
I don't think you can afford to give Murray any room to shoot his shot. I mean, he is a terrific scorer who continues to get better.
There's the 3. They grabbed their own miss. Ball stolen. Here's Porter. Trying to get open is Murray. Pass to Strother. Screen by Sharch. Strother, no good.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. While we have the time, let's take a look at last season's best transition teams. Number 1, the Raptors.
Do they love to run? I mean, nobody did it better. They would get out in the lanes and push the ball even after makes.
Toronto's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Now, quickly. He's coming off a 13-point game against Sacramento. Olynyk with it. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Raptors with the lead. Pass to Olynyk. Now Dick. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. And here is Barnes. Lays it up off the glass. Barnes has got his 2nd bucket.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Now here's Sharch. 5 points in the game. Now here's Quickly. Here's Barnes. Sharch grabs the board.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes, GA. He had a terrific rookie year, as we know. His 2nd year may have fallen off a little bit.
Yeah, it was a bit stagnant for Scotty, but, man, he had a monster 3rd year, making his first All-Star game. The playmaking of Barnes especially took a lead.
Here's Westbrook. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. A tight game here in Denver. Here's Dick. He's got 5. Quickly with a wide open look. And the 3 off target. Murray scanning the floor. Over Dick. Murray, no good. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Raptors. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That will be their second of this 5-game road trip. Olynyk sets a screen for Quickly. Sinks the three-pointer. Quickly's got the lead up to 5 now for the Raptors.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Left side, Jaric from the arc. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Olynyk's got 4 rebounds in this game. Barnes can't get it to go. Denver's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Wide open look here for Murray. It's good, and Watson picking up the assist. Watson's got his 3rd assist on the night. And here is Quickly. 5 points in the game. Olynyk, a screen on Westbrook. Quickly, and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Quickly's got 5 points in the quarter. Murray outside. Right wing. Here's Jokic. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. Jokic has got 13.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Raptors lead by 2. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
Checking out Toronto, a tall order for them in this one. Looking to steal a win from a very good team. On paper, it's a tough hill climb.
Yeah, but that's why we play games. Anything can happen.
And guys, how about the Raptors? Involved in a very competitive matchup right now.
Total team effort. Instead of 5 starters, it's like they've got 7 or 8 guys getting it done. That's how good the reserves have been tonight, guys.
Lots of interchangeable parts. They can throw different lineups at you. Keeps you guessing. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the 3rd quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. The Nuggets trail. We've got a chance now to check up on Jakob Poeltl's status. David.
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from the Raptors head athletic trainer. Oh, that is not what you want to see. It sounds like it's a serious injury. But he's already back in the game. Pretty tough guy, Kevin.
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
And in the training room, guys. I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
Setting the floor for the Raptors. Barnes and Poeltl make up the inside pair. Grady Dick is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Walter in at the 3, the small forward. And that one's good by Porter.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Here's Dick. Michael Porter making his last shot. Pass to quickly. Takes a three. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Porter. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Just 1 for 4 from the field. Not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Here's Walter. Guarded by Porter. Barnes can't get it to go.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Pass to Dick. Here's Walter. Here's quickly. It doesn't go for him. Good defense by Jokic.
Boy, an awful beginning to this half, guys, missing their first 4 attempts.
Porter looking it over. Murray sets a screen for Porter. Cranes the three-pointer. Porter's got 5 points in the quarter.
You know, I think this is a shot Porter Jr. has to continue to knock down because, after all, he's out there to stretch the floor, so he's got to cash in from there.
Here's Dick. He has 5. Barnes up top, defended by Gordon. 6 to shoot. Goes up from the top of the key. Count it. And the Nugget lead has been cut to just 1 on the basket from Barnes.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Murray the pass to Jokic. Now here's Porter. Pass to Jokic. Some solid defense from Pirtle. Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And the dunk by Barnes.
There you see the strength of Barnes. He's really hit the weight room, improving that upper body strength.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Shooting for Toronto, Scotty Barnes. At the line for 1.
That's good from Barnes.
And Barnes, an all-around threat. A good scorer, aggressive rebounder, solid passer, and more than capable defensively.
Now here's Murray. 16 points for him. Pass to Jokic. Inside is Jokic territory.
And you got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
It's the time of the game, Nuggets fans. Here comes your Nuggets dance team.
quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Pass to Walter. Gordon against Barnes. Hurdle with a screen on Gordon. A three from Barnes. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Outside Westbrook. Back to Murray. Fires for three. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Murray has that spirit of, you make one on me, I'm coming back at you for mine.
And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this core.
Barnes can't get it to go. Nuggets have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Westbrook dishes to Gordon. Outside Porter. Pass to Jokic. Shot clock at 6. Goes back up. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Here's Dick. He's got 5. Here's Barnes. From downtown. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Porter in the corner. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's Barnes. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a cliche, but the Nuggets certainly have strong values. Coach Michael Malone says, open and honest conversation. That's the best way to have a real team. We talk about family a lot in our locker room. Families don't always get along, but they have to communicate. All the guys that are willing to speak up, that's invaluable. Kevin?
You can't put a price on it, David. Thank you. Here's Dick. The jump hook. And again, no good by Toronto. Down low. Stolen by Quickly. Pass to Walter. Now Quickly. He has 7. Dick with it. Back to Quickly. Can they get it? Gets the three-pointer to fall. Quickly's got 10 points in the game.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Outside Porter. Pass to Gordon. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Fires at the elbow. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Barnes, right side.
Look how ready Barnes is to play physically. He insists on finishing his motion.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Raptors?
I love the way they're finishing, penetrating, getting downhill, taking the game to their opponents. They've been the aggressors, and that's been impressive.
And we're also seeing a lot from them at the arc in this one. Tonight, it's been all about that 3 ball for these guys.
Christian Brown's checked in for Russell Westbrook. And he makes both free throws. The Nuggets trail by 5. Murray outside. And the Nuggets can't hang on to the ball.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
The Raptors making a switch here. Olynyk's checked in.
41. Kelly Olynyk.
Raptors leading by 5. to Quickly. Birtle sets the pick for Quickly. 5 on the clock. And again, Toronto no luck. And Murray's got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. Now, here's Jokic. Murray outside. And here's Jokic. Shoots over Pirtle. Jokic, no good.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
The 9-foot shot uses the glass that time, and it's good. Quickly's got the lead up to 7 now for the Raptors. Denver's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. On the wing, Murray. He's got 19. There's Porter with the 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Brown. Quickly covering. Pass to Murray. Can they get it? It's hauled in by the Raptors. To the middle. Rebound by Murray. The Nuggets trail by 7. Driving in. Here's Jokic. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got his 4th assist in this one.
With maturity comes greater patience, understanding how to play smarter. Murray keeps his options open and finds a teammate who's gotten free.
No good that time.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Back to Porter. Denver passing it around. With the shot. Gordon with no one around. Here's Jokic. It's Porter outside. Tries again. Jokic makes it look easy inside.
Savvy, size, length, strength, touch. Jokic, a low down on the blocks.
Pass to Quickly. Here's Olynyk. Back to Quickly. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. With every passing season, Quickly's role seems to expand.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he's had to prove himself over and over. And now that he has, I don't think you'll find nearly as many doubters as he had when he first came into the league.
And the first one at the line is good. Some changes for Toronto. Abaji's checked in, and it's Bruce Brown in for Walter. And quickly drops them both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Here's Pickett. Pass to Jokic. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Brown's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Nice vision by Brown. Very unselfish. Always plays the game the right way.
1:56 left here in the third quarter. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, getting everything he possibly could out of that play.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Watson's checked in. And the Raptors also making a change. Boucher is checked in. And that one misses. Raptors leading by 5. From deep. Doesn't go for him.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
Pass to Brown. Here's Pickett. To the paint. Denver needs to get off his shot. Watson for three. Toronto grabs the miss. Olynyk's got 6 rebounds in the game. Porter with a block.
You know, one area where I think Porter Jr. has surprised a bunch of folks is his shot blocking. I mean, he's got a natural knack for doing it.
Now here's Brown. No good with the triple. 59 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Pickett. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Pickett's got 4 points this quarter.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
Pass to Olynyk. The 17-footer. That one goes in. Olynyk's got 8 points.
I love the compact stroke there for Olynyk.
The Nuggets trail by 5. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Porter with it. Now here's Šorić. Teardrop shot. Rebound by Olynyk.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Pass to Brown. Olynyk sets a screen for Brown. Fades. And that's good off the glass that time. And now a 7-point Toronto lead.
Easy little jumper from right there, guys.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their defense has been very effective in locking down Russell Westbrook. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. Michael Malone moments ago with some words for his players.
Stops and run. Stops and run. Sense of urgency, man. Come on. We got to get this win.
Trying to stoke the fire under his team, Mike Malone asking his guys to seize the moment.
And this is the time when the leaders on the court need to step up, take control, and make things happen.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. At the guard spots, we'll see Westbrook and Murray. Šorić is out there with Peyton Watson. And it's Brown in at the 3 slot. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets.
Not a bunch of energy from the defense, which is why he was free to knock that down.
Here's Murray. Raptors knocking down the tray. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Raptors leading by 10. Pass to Brown. Olynyk, a screen on Murray. Brown against Murray. Shoots the 3. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. And for the Nuggets, they're shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Yes, that goes in.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Pass to Brown. Boucher with a screen on Murray. Here's Brown, and it's blocked. Left side, Westbrook. He gets it in there.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
First team down. At the line for your Nuggets, Russell Westbrook. 1 shot.
And that one falls for Westbrook.
And one thing about Westbrook, he does not have a quiet presence. You know he's out there at every moment, and his production speaks volumes.
Here's Abaji. a screen on Westbrook. And again, no good by Toronto.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Boucher with the rebound. Raptors leading by 5. Pass to Olynyk. Raptors need to get a shot up. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Nuggets have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Here's Westbrook. Toronto grabs the miss. They've led by as much as 10.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Olynyk, a screen on Westbrook. Poked away. Boucher kicks to Olynyk. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Abaji. Cracks in the tray. Abaji's got 6 points in the quarter.
Kick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
From 11 feet away, and it's Westbrook missing.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Launches a 3, and Brown pulls it down. The Nuggets trail by 8. Westbrook drives in, uses the glass to finish the layup. 9 points for Russell Westbrook.
You know, one of the things about Westbrook that has always been evident, his incredible motor, especially when he's heading to the rack.
Pass to Brown. Now, here's Boucher. He's covered by Watson. Shots good by Boucher. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Denver. Giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. The 10-footer finds the target. Murray's got 21 in the game.
At his most explosive, Murray is a wrecking ball. And the way he's going tonight, he might just knock this entire building down.
Olynyk, a screen on Westbrook. Rebound by the Nuggets. George has got 5 rebounds tonight. Westbrook surveying the D. Murray, no good. Raptors leading by 6. Brown drives in. Here's Brown. On the wing, Murray. Pass to Brown. Now here's Westbrook. He's covered closely.
Westbrook has tremendous elevation for a guard. So athletic, and not only does he get high up in the air, he's strong while he's up there.
Brown outside. Sinks the triple. And the Raptors lead by 7.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Outside Westbrook. Murray against Brown. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Jamal Murray is still an elite scorer. And Clark, he has fought through so many injuries.
And it's remarkable that he's as explosive off the bounce as he is after the injuries that he's dealt with. His ability to create a shot, especially at crunch time, one of the best in the league. The pull-up jumper, the teardrop, and the 3, he's got all of those.
And he knocks down the first one.
To get where you want to go as a team, you need big game players. There's no way around it. And historically, Murray tends to play his best on the biggest stage.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Jokic has checked in for Šarić. Gordon comes in for Peyton Watson. And Porter subbed in for Russell Westbrook. so Murray nails both of them.
On the floor, Murray is electrifying. I mean, he delivers relentless effort, and it keeps his whole squad energized and engaged.
Here's Dick. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Murray, the pass to Porter. Now Jokic fires the three. There's Jokic with range.
He drilled one from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second.
Pass to Dick. To the right side. Here's Walter. The three from Barnes, and the three ball is good. Barnes has got 13 points here in the second half alone.
And that's his second triple of the half. None for him going into the break.
Here's Brown. Dick defending. Yep, that one goes. Raptors leading by 5. Barnes outside. Pass to Walter. Puts it up from 12. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Porter with it. He's picked up by Dick. Here's Brown. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. Rebound by the Raptors. Pirtle's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Quickly kicks to Pirtle. Barnes up top, defended by Gordon. Shot clock at 5. From the top of the key, Barnes can't get it to go. The Nuggets trail by 5. Murray outside. From past the arc, it's hauled in by the Raptors. Pirtles and stolen by Gordon. Pass to Murray. Jokic with it. Launches it. Nailed from three-point land. Jokic has got 6 in the quarter.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
To the inside. Here's Dick. Second chance effort. And Pirtle lays it up and in. And the Raptors lead by 4.
And Pirtle is always a threat to come away with offensive rebounds because of his size, but just as important, his timing.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Denver. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. During that last break, I got a chance to hear what Michael Malone said to his team. Now, he's encouraging them to keep attacking in the paint. He said, when we get inside, we score. Simple as that. Keep attacking and don't settle for anything that's not at the rim. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. On the wing, Gordon. Pass to Jokic. Clock at 6. And the layup's good off the glass. 27 points for Jokic.
Easy to understand why they turn to Jokic in these situations. He has a knack for cashing in on big possession.
Barnes can't get it to go.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Now here's Barnes. Pass to Dick. Quickly up top. And another basket for Toronto.
And so many different ways Dick gets the ball to his teammates. Always on time and on target.
Murray finds Jokic. Some solid defense from Pirtle. And so quickly will bring it up for the Raptors. They've led by as much as 10. Dick passes to Barnes. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Second shot opportunity. Gordon with the defensive effort.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Now, here's Jokic. Following the miss by Scotty Barnes. For three, Westbrook hits the three-point bomb. Westbrook's got 12 points here in the second half.
No quit, no dying in Westbrook. He's coming until the horn says zero.
Pass to Pirtle. Here's Barnes. Defended by Gordon. Fades and shoots. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And here is Murray. Now Jokic. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Pirtle. Quickly kicks to Pirtle. Pass to Barnes. Tries from 10. Barnes with another miss.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. Because he can't get anything to fall this half.
Now Jokic. Jokic rising up.
Well, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident. In the biggest moment of the game, yes.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Dick with it. Hurry on him. Dick passes to Burton. Over Jokic.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Here's Westbrook. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his first personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for two, Russell Westbrook.
He gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
And he adds to their lead with some very solid free throws.
26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Walter. A three from Quickly. And it's Denver with the rebound. And an intentional foul right there.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
Taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. And the Raptors call time here. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
And here's Quickly for 3. Unable to get that one. So we see Denver get the win here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
just don't fall. You guys look tired out there.